Cup. It's game day 5, Group B, and it's Senegal taking on Madagascar. Already today, Cote d'Ivoire really just blowing out Democratic Republic of Congo. And the standings, you have Cote d'Ivoire now up at the top at 4-1, Senegal following them, and Democratic Republic of Congo. Madagascar haven't won. So those top 3 teams have already clinched their places in the second round. And if Senegal win this game, they will actually finish first by virtue of their better points difference in their games against Cote d'Ivoire. Of course, they beat them in the first game in this window, and they beat them by more points than Cote d'Ivoire beat them at the start of qualifying. So for Madagascar, this is nevertheless an important game. It's a chance to compete against one of the best teams in Africa. And you also feel that sense of responsibility to go out there and beat Senegal, knowing that they need maximum wins. They need as many wins as possible to get to the World Cup. So there's also the issue of national pride for Madagascar, FIBA rankings points, and also just it's an opportunity to play basketball, a team at a very high level. And this is a very good Senegal team. They've actually got Taco Foul here for this game, not to mention recently crowned Spanish League champion, the captain Branco Badio, and the outstanding Jean-Jacques Boissy, Babacar Sane, Ibu Badji, Amar Sia. I mean, this is a very good, exciting team from Senegal. So for Madagascar, certainly they're up against it, but you got to play the game. And the teams are now on the court for the national anthems. Always a joy to be commentating here in Dakar when Senegal are in the house, because they really bring it. And we're going to see what they can do against Madagascar. I mean, this is a David and Goliath matchup. Make no mistake about it. There's no chance that they are going to come into this as underdogs. Madagascar trying to punch above their weight. what they can do against Senegal. Try to keep it as close as possible for as long as possible. Who knows? Upsets do happen. From Egypt, Wael Ibrahim Mohamed Mustafa, the crew chief. Guy Bertin Sani Kalo as well among the referees. And also David Domingos. David João Domingos Manuel from Angola. Guy Sani from Cameroon. So Eli, Matthias, Kiadi, Anthony, and Sitraka, the captain, in the starting five. And Mikel Pivot, the head coach, with a full complement of players coming off the bench tonight. Matthias and Madi, one of the youngsters, exciting players, somebody that we want to keep an eye on moving forward. So Mikel Pivot, the head coach. And for Senegal, it's going to be Branko Badio, Ibrahim Afai, Ibu Badji, Karim Mane, and Mustafa Diop in the starting five. Boissy, Jean-Jacques Boissy coming off the bench, as well as Amar Sia, excuse me. And there's a former NBA star, and Sagana Diop, serving as the head coach of this team. They announced in May that Pivot was going to lead Madagascar in this window. The new Ankoy coach. He's replaced Jean Douaglin, Frenchman. Will immediately obviously have he knows he has a tough task here in Dakar. 45 years of age. Served as the head of the youth academy at the French club AS Monaco, and also won the French Under-20 championship with here at Toulon in 2012. He's also coached Marseille in the second division and been an assistant at Champagne Basket in the Pro A. Malagasy trying to come out and put in a strong performance today. But things are easier said than done. I mean, this is a tough, kind of a challenging situation when you know you can't advance and you still got to play a powerhouse like this. So you sell it to your players like, hey, people are watching. You know what? You want to go play basketball at a big club one day, people have their eyes on you. When you're on tape, they can always review it. There's any number of things that he could do to motivate his guys, but I don't think he probably needs to. These guys are going to come out and play hard. When you've watched Madagascar play, there's never been an issue of a lack of effort. They do get after it. So they come into this game after falling to Democratic Republic of Congo 82-62 in the first game, in their first game of this window. And again, Senegal won their first game in this window against really the other best team in this in this group. Côte d'Ivoire winning at 85-72. So no surprise, we have more fans in the house. In fact, on both sides, putting where the camera is, got a good, strong support here. They always come out and support this team. And we are about ready to tip things off here in Dakar.
C'est parti pour le premier carton de ce match.
Well, hello everybody. We are underway here in Dakar for the Senegal-Madagascar game in the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Qatar. Senegal have already clinched a place in the next round. Madagascar do not have a chance. And already Senegal starting like a house on fire with Mustafa Diop knocking down the three-pointer. Now the turnover, and Diop, beautiful bounce pass to Badio. And you make a mistake against Senegal like that, you get punished. Nice passing from Madagascar. End up taking a tough shot, but they get it back after the block. That was Imadi. Had to get it back. Now he comes up with the loose ball. Sitraka, the captain, they want to go to him probably as much as possible. Down low. And he gets it over to Madi, who kind of fumbled the ball, so he couldn't shoot it. Here's Sitraka. Can't shoot it for a big man, but now quickly in transition. And Badio, one of the premier shooters in African basketball, certainly a star at Valencia Basket, where he helped that team capture the title this season, beat Barcelona in the final. Just really illustrates at what level he plays at, a very high level. Now almost, yeah, it is in fact a turnover. Fai goes in, puts up a difficult shot, and he's fouled. So not the start that Madagascar were looking for. Senegal came into this window locked in, clearly ready to play, knocking off Les Elephants, Côte d'Ivoire in that first game. Badji in the game. You know, we've seen Senegal play at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Of course, famously, I think the one that stands out the most was 2014 when Gorgui Dieng was with the team, and they made it to the knockout round before falling to Spain. And it's never an issue with talent and ability with Senegal. It's just getting them to play at their best, and what a rejection that was. You're talking about your biggest player out there, Sitraka, and he is going in there and almost looking small amongst the giants of Senegal. Fai. Well, Fai Fofo. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Fai knocks it down. And the three, the change from Imadi off target. And this is not looking promising at all for the visitors. Madagascar are going to have to call a timeout. They have essentially spotted Senegal a 15-0 lead to start the game. And in some ways, this becomes even challenging for Senegal, because there is an element of you want to go out and you want to play hard and you want to do your best, but you also perhaps a little conscious that you don't want to rub it in.
Anthony, tu peux pas rester ici pendant 2 heures.
Well, you want to play with the big boys. You got to be ready to accept the consequences. You got to, you know, this sharpens the focus certainly for Madagascar. They know the Senegal are good, but they can't sit around feeling sorry for themselves. They need to listen to their coach, and they've got to get out first and foremost and play some defense. Be quick. Understand what it is you're trying to do. Everybody needs to be on the same page. Oh, and another block, but he gets it back and he puts it up and in. That's much better. You just stick with it, and good things will happen. Another bucket for Senegal, and they're just right now cruising. Another steal. Can't make lackadaisical passes out here with this Senegal team. Kiadi gets it back. Now down low. Good. Oh, that's goal interference, surely. I thought that went off of the backboard. Maybe not. Senegal quickly into transition, and then they lose it out of. Oh, and it's called for a push. We'll give credit where it's due. Ibu Baji with the block. Look at this. And it has been a awesome display by Senegal here at the start of this game. Badio, open, got it! Branco Badio. And it is an absolute, well, thrashing here at the start of the game. 20-2 in favor of Senegal. Sitraka, short. And they get a capitalize on a mistake. They'll be hoping to get more of those. So good job, Donovan. Rakoto Nananar. And another block. Wow. And it leads to a break. And how about that? Madagascar showing what they're made of. So Kiadi gets the assist. And Donovan gets out on the break. And now he's going to get the ball here. So it was looking very bleak, but certainly showing that if given the chance, he was credited with a steal there, but it looked like the ball just kind of got away from Senegal and it landed with him. But it's also good that they're able to get out and run. So here they are. See if Madagascar can get a little run here. Nice pass inside, and that is some good basketball from the Malagasy. Now they're starting to find their way into this game, but they've still got to contend with this incredible size and athleticism. And boy, that ball hit the side of the backboard. Pi gets it, goes up, and earns a trip to the line. That was definitely a foul on Anthony. And Fine makes the first. So Anthony Rasoloman has definitely got some size and skill. Maybe not the most athletic but he knows his way around the court for Madagascar, but he was guilty of the foul there. Here he is going to inbound the basketball. And another bucket for the Malagasy. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was short. Nice little move there from Badio. Badio again missing.
Changement Sénégal entre le numéro 4 et le numéro 6.
But the way this game started, you just would not have thought that Madagascar would have any chance of doing anything. But after the timeout, they've come out, looked a lot better. So apologies if you're having some technical difficulties while trying to watch this. There's another shot from Senegal, and they've cooled off a little bit.
Changement Madagascar. Côté Sénégal, changement entre le numéro 5 sorti du numéro 77. Côté Madagascar, entre le numéro 11 sorti du numéro 22.
So Phi takes it up to 24-12. And the whistle blows, and the bucket is good. A chance for a three-point play. Great work from Anthony. So 24-14. And another bucket for Phi, who just has such a nose for the basket. Look at the difference in size and length and wingspan. Trying to get around him. No mean feat, but he does. And one of the great scorers in Madagascar basketball history is going to the line. He's not afraid of anybody. So Kiadi truly is just an out-and-out scorer. Ellie goes out. Madagascar team, for having had such a bad start, when they called the timeout, they didn't look panicked, and they have come back out and played much better. So that's a good sign. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but certainly Senegal not playing as well as they were early on, and Madagascar with every chance here of getting back into this game. There's Kiadi again. High arcing three. Now that was a shot that was affected by the size of the guard and the man guarding him. Now quickly the other way. Senegal getting a little sloppy and tough take, crashing the boards. Good job Madagascar passing it, trying to avoid those shot blockers, which is easier said than done. Franco Badio, nice left-handed pass to the corner. Here's Badio, goes up, and he misses. And it almost feels like Senegal have lost their concentration. Whistle has blown to stop play. Wondering if Badio said something here to get a technical. He has. He felt like he was fouled, so he shouted something. Give that guy some credit. I mean, he is, imagine how many calories he's going to burn by waving that flag all night. I assume we saw him as saying, listen, Franco, if I see a foul, I'm going to call it. Don't worry. It is unusual to see Badio miss a shot, to be honest. He's so good, but especially to miss a layup. But you got to capitalize on those opportunities if you're Madagascar, and you do. So you get the free throw. Kiadi. Now Kiadi has it again. Oh, nice pass, Kiadi. Oh, the rejection. How about the swat from Njai? By Njai, and now the other end. But again, if they looked almost perfect at the start of this game, they certainly have dropped off a little. And Madagascar down 9, a chance to get even closer. Kiadi is looking at his teammate to say, you got to be ready. The ball's coming to you. Look at this. Is going to the free throw line. Yeah, he was definitely fouled right at the end. The key is to cut him off, not to let him get to the basket. You have to try to block his shot, then he's gotten too far. Force the ball out of his hands. Second one is good. That is the end of the first quarter. Well, very interesting for the spectators. Senegal start real fast. Madagascar finally wake up and get in the game. And it's Senegal leading at 28-17 at the end of one. And 4 threes for Senegal, none for Madagascar. That is certainly huge. Also perfect at the line. How it started for Senegal. They were just doing anything they wanted right at the beginning of the game. Badio, we've seen it from Senegal before. They just look awesome. Bai with his aerial artistry, his jump shots. Badio doing what he wants to do. But sometimes Senegal it feels like switch off just a little bit. And I think they did after that timeout. And meanwhile, the Madagascar team, they kind of sharpened their focus during that timeout. They came out a different team and started playing much better. So they got their second bucket there. And they started coming to life on defense, and they leaked out early for a fast break. That gave them 6 points. That was a nice interior pass. And the next thing you know, they're right back in it. Scan the QR code to access and log into Courtside 1891. Watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions, and much more. See if Imadi can get going. Nice pass from Imadi. And even though it's a terrific pass, they still have to contend with the shot blocker. That's what makes it so difficult. Three-point look, no good. Goes out of bounds. You can hear the music here in Dakar. Sane says, my bad. Whips it to the wing. Imadi, back of the iron. As he gets older, Imadi's going to be even better. That shot was short from Jean-Jacques Buissy. And it's going to be Senegal basketball. You don't want to turn it over if you're Madagascar, obviously, but trying to make plays. And a couple of times we've seen Kiadi, who clearly, to me, is the best player on the floor for Madagascar. The chemistry isn't quite there with some of his teammates. Some of his passes that should be completed are not. Here's a three-point shot, and that's more like it for Buissy. Jean-Jacques Buissy. He plays for Val de Saint-Basket in France. A lot of Madagascar national team players have come from France. Obviously, the connections. A lot of Madagascans have moved and grown up in France and had children there. Here's a three-point shot from Buissy. Another one. This is long, and the long rebound so long it bounces out to Madagascar. Now they're going to throw it down low. Shitako's not going to challenge. Instead, they're going to get up a jumper from the line. Oh, and now Sane's pass intended for Buissy, and he slipped and couldn't get there. Looks a little bit annoyed. Six of their players actually with French clubs. Here's Imadi. What a rejection. I mean, there's just, what can you say? Maybe get rid of the shot earlier. Three-pointer from the corner. You can count it. Plenty of weapons. So it's Badgie with the block. That was by Njai with the corner jumper. Here's Citraca. Now he turns it over. And the 17-point lead might go to 20. It does not. Trying to get the rebound. Senegal do get it. They put it back up. They save it in bounds. That was Amar Sila. And finally, at the 5th attempt, get it to go. The dunk. And what do you do? Sila throwing it down. Nice handoff. And there aren't too many times when Citraca is going to catch the ball in that situation, be that close to the basket, and feel like he has to shoot it through a couple of twin towers. Guy knocking it down. So let's see if he can get to the line and make some free throws. Look at these Senegal players. So Badio with Valencia Basket, Sane with MHP Riese in Lewisburg in Germany, Boise with Al Ali Benghazi, that's a powerhouse African team. Ibrahim Afai plays in China with Shaxi, and then Badji with Shenzhen Leopards, Sila with Bilbao Basket in Spain, Njai with Asvel. Diallo, the young Diallo, shooting guard with High Point University. They made the NCAA tournament this year. Then you got a Saskatoon Mamba in Canada as Mane. J. Vici Basket, Diop. Sene with Toulouse Basket in France. And the Ningbo Rockets have Taco Fowl, who's, I don't think he's going to play tonight. He's not dressed out. And there's a lot of other good Senegal players as well that could be called, or maybe could play in this team. That turnover by Sane. He's been playing it, or she, in France, high off the glass, and that's better from Citraca. He's got to contribute offensively to the scoring. There's no doubt he needs to be involved. It can't just be all Chiari trying to create and knocking down some jump shots. They need to have some easy ones. Jean-Jacques Boissy, look at that. Hooping and scooping, pump fake. And a chance for a three-point play for Badji. Anthony went up for the block. I think he's surprised that he pump faked. You could argue that he was fouled before he went up for the shot. I think gave him the bucket and a chance for a three-point play. The Senegal fans among the best in the world in terms of creating the show off the court. Plenty of music. They also have like an official fan section. Hopefully we'll get a look at them. Get a better look behind that one basket, how many fans are actually in this place. It is humming. They're in the midpoint of the second quarter. Senegal have gone up by 19 points. And good defense forcing Amadi to turn it over. Sila bothering him with that defense. Both teams bitten by the turnover bug tonight. There's quite a few. Boise. How about the lob? Is it a lob when you pass it when you're already above the rim? And quickly the answer, good play from Madagascar. On the end of that lob for Senegal was Karim Mane. Look out, he comes in as well. Oh, now look at, he started to dunk it. The ball went out of his hands and then it went in while he was still hanging on the rim. What kind of dunk do you call this? Look, he goes up for the dunk, he misses it, he's hanging onto the rim, and then it goes in. I don't know that I've ever seen that, to be honest. And that was another dunk from Badji. I think Mane liked what he did. Breaks that one. Feel free, if you're watching this game, to just kind of dance along while you watch. I mean, the music is pretty incredible, isn't it? How they create such a festive atmosphere inside the arena. And Madi, all knocked out of his hands as he goes up. There you go. That's what we need to see right there. That's unrivaled, really. I'm not sure in basketball consistently bringing it. Does any other country consistently bring this like Senegal? I don't think so. So if you're thinking, again, what does Madagascar have to gain out of this if they are not going to advance to the second round because they've lost all their games so far? I mean, judging how Democratic Republic of Congo played in their last game and watching Madagascar play right now, this Madagascar team looks much better. I'm surprised they were beaten pretty soundly by the Congolese in their first game. But they need to take advantage of all these opportunities playing against these elite teams in Africa so it can help them get better, obviously. And they will try to qualify for the FIBA Afrobasket, which is always an amazing event. Austin Barcelon Jatov in the game, number 21, but another turnover. Be nice if Madagascar could go on another run before halftime to try to get a little bit closer. And see them missing it from the corner. Boy, Chitraka needs to put that one down. Now they turn it over. Quickly up the floor, and another bucket. Great hustle. You appreciate Mane's speed, the way he got up the court really quickly there. Traka. Well, they're really up against him right now. See, when County goes out of the game, they're missing their main creator, and another dunk for Badji. And as well as they fought to get back into the game. Right now, Madagascar are just being brushed aside. Badio with the lob. And Baji with another dunk. They will be walking out of here probably with about 15 to 20 dunks tonight. They really do get those. Timeout. Let's listen to Madagascar. Coming out of the timeout. Almost. Lovely finish from Mustafa Diop. Again, Austin, who just missed that layup, a little bit unlucky. Just not going down right now for Madagascar. Chance for Madagascar. Malagasy. Zitraka. Nice bounce pass. Madi. And finally, kind of stopping the rot, getting in there. Donovan's holding his own. Here's another chance. And Landon again driving in, and he's finishing well, isn't he? Probably rivaling Chiatti as the best player tonight. Badio gets it up. And going down for the flush. But stuff at Diop. We're going to call a foul or just a turnover. Yeah, it was a foul. So 49-28, Senegal with a stranglehold on proceedings, and they will get one more possession. Possession over favoring them. Hustling down, and they tried to get the alley-oop. Now chance for Madagascar. No, Senegal get it back. Badio puts it up, and he's fouled. Three free throws is the call for Badio. Both made, 1.3 seconds left. Nice shot right then, almost went in, but alas, it did not. And Senegal in command, 51-28 over Madagascar at halftime. Well, just pure domination. Free throw shooting, three-point shooting, everything. And the fans are having a good time. 28 rebounds for Senegal, 19 for Madagascar. Badio with the game high 15 points, 5-12 for Senegal. Diop also has 7. No shortage of plays to talk about. And we'll start with the three-pointer from Mbai Njai. Boise missing, but crashing the boards was Amar Sila. Zataka getting a putback. Boise again, and then with the pump fake, Badgie had a chance for a three-point play. There he is going up, getting the jam off the lob. Look at Mane going up, and look at the gun show after. Breaks it out. He likes to celebrate. Zataka with the jam attempt. Then it falls, then they turn it over, and Mane again in the open floor. Finished by Diop. And then the lob to Badgie. It really is one-way traffic at this stage. It's a terrific take. Finish. Get it. If you could score with so much aggression from Badgie, who really is a premier shot blocker.
That throws it up and rocks it in. That's the way to get themselves going.
Savande, 8 points already to his name. Puts it forward, looking to attack and gets all the way to the rim to punch it home.
Good zone pressure from Rwanda. He goes, throws it down, a big time dunk by T.J. Keita. Over. Abed's got Lahiani with him. Passes up, goes in, throws it down. It's showtime. Tunisian fast break basketball. Second Dubois comes up with it. Well, here comes Fofana, goes in, gets rejected. Oh, Idan Kunda with the transition protection, big time block.
Here comes Nigeria. This is the momentum that they needed. And another back-to-back slam.
Bado has 2 on him, throws it up anyway! What a finish from Bado! Hill, shake and bake, trying to get free. Oh, are you kidding me? What in the world? Was that planned? Was it a shot? Was it a pass? It doesn't matter, it's a 2-point bucket.
Well, Shannon Evans, leading scorers, got to go from the half court, puts up the press. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Shannon Evans with the 11th three-pointer for Guinea, and it's from the FIBA Basketball World Cup logo. 15 on that 7-0 run. Evans, 3. Oh my goodness! Wow, the putback dunk with authority.
How many times are we going to see this? Baseline, are you kidding me? Papa Nicolau says, give it to me. I'll go attacks the closeout, beat Bruno inside.
Fills it off. It's all right.
Well, Donovan Rakoto Nanar has been on top of his game tonight. Really feels like the one guy that can compete against these Senegalese players, along with Kiadi. And Branco Badio, no surprise, with 16 points leading the way for Senegal, who have already clinched their place in the next round, and by winning this game, then if they win again tomorrow, they would clinch first place ahead of Cote d'Ivoire.
Allez, on leur donne le cadeau. Merci beaucoup. Allez, une photo, venez-vous là, on va Madagascar. Allez, mettez-vous là, la photo. On les applaudit. C'est ça l'esprit fair play, encore une fois. C'est ça l'Afrique, c'est ça le Sénégal. Merci. Allez, congratulations. Merci. Allez, dans la maison. Allez, Hugo.
(52-28) is the halftime score between Senegal and Madagascar here in this African qualifier for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And Senegal having already clinched a place in the next round, and Madagascar have no chance of going through. But something that I've tried to emphasize time and time again is there's still importance on this game, because you need to accumulate as many wins since results do go into the second round. So I don't think anybody imagined that Senegal would struggle against Madagascar. There was one moment in the first half after Senegal raced to a huge lead that Madagascar found some rhythm and started to come back. But as you can see the score, Senegal 52-28 in command against Madagascar. And Madagascar, while they have been eliminated, this is, again, it's an opportunity to play against an elite team. And you got to figure out how to get better. You got to be able to compete against these guys if you want to make it to the big tournaments. But also, you ultimately have FIBA ranking points at stake. And, you know, you got the people back home watching, and they want to see you go out and be combative. They want to see you fight and give everything, even if you don't win. So let me say courtside 1891. You want to scan in the QR code to access and log in to courtside 1891 so you can watch live streams, extended highlights, the FIBA competitions, and much more. World Cup qualifiers, as you might imagine, are being played all over the world right now. Wonderful 5 days of basketball in the Americas and Asia and Europe and here in Africa, and so many great games. Some thrillers have unfolded, some overtime, double overtime games. How about New Zealand winning in double overtime at home against Philippines? Chinese Taipei with that incredible comeback at Korea, down 19 points. With 12 minutes to go, they came back and won that one after overtime. Latvia winning a thriller at the Netherlands. I mean, everywhere. Dominican Republic almost beating the USA, but falling right at the death last night. It's all happening in the World Cup qualifiers as the second half gets underway here in Dakar, Senegal. So you got Badio, Faye, Badji, Mane, and Diop on the court for Senegal. And for Madagascar, you've got Ellie, Donovan, Kiadi, Anthony, and Zitraka. Here's a lob, and more of the same from the first half as Badji goes up for the dunk. Kiadi fouled. By Mane. Well, you send the double team to stop, you send help, and it leaves your man open. And the way Badio plays, he knows his bigs are going to be going to the basket to give him an outlet to pass. Kiadi gets in. Oh boy, that was goal interference. Already off the backboard. Badji knows it. But in a sense, not necessarily a bad play. I mean, okay, maybe it wouldn't have gone in, but at least you're kind of sending the message that I'm going to be there for every one of your shots. So if you dare try, I'm going to try to block it. Good defense that time, going for the basketball, but the foul was committed. Entry pass. Badio. Three. You can count it. Well, they had 51 at halftime. And I would think that the smart money would be on Senegal getting to the century mark in this game. And another steal and another dunk. This one from Karim Mane. And I think he's injured himself and has asked the coach to take him out. That's why he committed the foul. So how does he hurt himself? Interesting.
entre le numéro 24 Senegal, sortie du numéro 45 Senegal.
So yeah, he's going to get some treatment. And by Njai comes in as his replacement. Oh boy, look at that. Looked like a layup. And now he steps out of bounds. Boy, Badgie has just been amazing inside. 9 points, 3 rebounds. But what'll be interesting to see is the number of blocks for Badgie. And he has 4, unless they count that one as the 5th. Here is the 3-point. No, that was an air ball. Badgie catches it. His pass a little bit lackadaisical. And Madi, Ellie for 3. Ellie, one of the established players in this team, hasn't really been able to get anything going today. But that's now, he's got 5 points and another rebound. Sitraka. Now Chiari, oh, look at that, a little bit of showtime. But Sitraka not able to finish because of you-know-who, Badgie. Now out of the wing. Nice dump. Nice drive by Njai. Sitraka keeping it alive. Chiari goes back out and gets it. Nearly 3 minutes into the second half, and not much has changed. Oh, it looks like maybe Donovan got away with a foul there. And then this was a beautiful pass. And I think for Sitraka there, you have to go right at the rim. You can't kind of try to flick the ball up, because Badgie will just swat it. Here goes Chiari again. And again, Badgie, another block shot. Never saw a ball that he didn't want to block. And great hustle by Senegal down the court. And 5 scores. Well, I think the question has to be asked, is Badgie the premier shot blocker after watching this in Africa? Three-point shot is good. And Senegal just running away with it. Well, you get it to Mustafa Diop, and he drops it. The drop from Diop, right there. Bam.
1 minute 30 à fond. Derrière, j'envoie Thierry pour toi. 1 minute 30 pour toi. Derrière, Austin, il va pour toi. Est-ce que c'est bon? Ok? C'est des bons tirs. Ce qu'on fait, c'est très bien. Il y a faute sur ton tir en cours, c'est parfait. Ce que vous faites, c'est vraiment bien, faut pas lâcher. J'insiste, les gars, parce qu'il faut qu'on ait la bonne évaluation. Oh, là, on enchaîne. On enchaîne. Mathias, tu vas te mettre au corner maintenant. Anthony, t'es ici. Pareil, passe à Sid. Et derrière, tu vas mettre l'écran sur Mathias. Mathias, tu rentres là. Et tu reviens ici. Bon, let's go. Allez les gars, allez les gars, allez les gars. Tu vas te mettre à l'écran et t'appelles la marche. Si tu vas t'envoyer un ballon.
Well, Badgie entered this window, or coming into today's play, rather, second in blocks, tied for second in blocks, behind Ibrahima Sharif Haidara of Mali, but he has 7 blocks right now. And I'd say there's a very good chance he's going to have a double-double with points and blocks. And if he starts grabbing a few more rebounds, he could end up with a triple-double. He has 5 rebounds right now. Great hustle down the court by Phi. County knows he's not going to put that up and live to tell the tale. Now maybe this one, bounce pass, just so difficult. Citraka having the shot altered, goes back up, gets it up again, has to alter his shot to get it over Baji. And that's what you have to remember about shot blockers. They might not block it, but they sure do alter probably even more shots than the blocks that they get credit for. Great play. Probably, I haven't been keeping count of the dunks, but it's definitely double figures, probably mid double figures, like 15 or so. And another block shot, this one from Mustafa Diop. And Baji's been playing with Shenzhen, China. County with the rare miss at the free throw line. Makes one of two. Senegal outscoring Madagascar 18-6 in this third quarter. Badio from a long way out. Backcourt violation on Imadi. It's been a very forgettable game for him, unfortunately, for Malagasy fans. Five from deep, just grazed the net. And then Badio kind of lazily missed the layup. Citraka from the stripe. Even had Baji flying at him right there. It's time to call the contact, so free throws for Baji. Still has 7 blocks, 5 rebounds. Excuse me, has 9 points, not 16. That was Ibrahim of 5 that has 16. Three and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. Another turnover. Boise. Nice pass. Gets it back. Jacques Boise. His pass intercepted. A little lackadaisical for him. And Amadi this time doesn't. Excuse me, that was not Amadi. That was Jerry Papon Rabi Bison. So a great job for him to go down and score. Chance for a three-point play. Not complete the three-point play, but with the offensive rebound, it could be a nice trip down the floor for Madagascar. They continue to fight for the basketball, and Madi has it, but then he turns it over. Thought his teammate was there, but instead it was Sane. Oh my. It looked good, but he missed the dunk. Here it is again. Mbai Njai. Such an audacious attempt that he still could end up on the highlight reel. Tried to hammer it home. Jacques Boise showing the handles, gets into the lane. Looks like he slid a little bit. Mane, or right, not, excuse me, yeah, Mane. Mane, Sane, excuse me. Sane from Lewisburg. And this was one of the dunks. Been impressive, Jerry. Senegal called timeout. There's 12 minutes, 21 seconds to go in this game. That was one of the better plays that we've seen that just wasn't finished for Chiati. And there, you, in my opinion, you have to go with two hands and try to dunk it on Badji because you know he is going for the swat, so you may as well take it right at him. I just think they've also got Taco Foul, but he's not even playing tonight. Badji's going to sit down. Hopefully not for the rest of the game because we want him to get double digits in blocks. But bearing in mind they've got another game tomorrow. Could be that coach wants to rest him up. Jean-Jacques Boise. It's different. There's a different wrinkle to this team. Another three-pointer for Badio. Franco has knocked him down tonight. There's always multiple three-pointers when he's playing. Badio again anticipates the D. Down low to Sane. Out to the corner, Jean-Jacques Boissy throws the lob. And Ibrahim Afai. That's what you call unselfish right there. Boissy could put up the 3, but instead he says, let's do a little bit of showtime for the fans. So 20 for Fai. One with 6 rebounds. Job getting in the way, Jerry. Here's Madagascar missing the shot, but Austin gets the rebound, gets it outside. Badio, a little long. From Chiatti, I'm not sure. Right at the end, and that's how the third quarter finishes. So they got 24 points in that quarter. Are they going to get to 100? It's Senegal leading at 75-40 over Madagascar. Third quarter was more of the same. Usually when we see Senegal attacking, they're above the rim. Multiple players, multiple shot blockers. Unfortunately for Mane, he got injured on that play. Don't know what happened. And it could be Donovan got away with a foul there as they came down and got a 3 from L.A. Chiatti. That was a beautiful pass, but again, the presence of Badji preventing any type of success at the rim. But should appreciate how Senegal also shared the basketball. It's not just about going up for the dunk. It's about making the pass to the passer who makes the pass for the dunk. For example, thank you very much. Scanning the QR code to access and log in to Courtside 1891. Watch live streams and extended highlights of FIBA competitions and much more. So the fourth quarter is underway. Senegal have already punched their ticket for the second round, but they need to accumulate wins as they try to qualify for the World Cup. High-flying attempt. So you go back and we look at 2023. There wasn't a Senegal. So that's just, again, the teams that were from Africa, South Sudan, obviously, were the highest finishing team at the World Cup, and they qualified for the Olympics. And you also had Egypt, and you had Cote d'Ivoire, Cabo Verde. Angola was there. So Senegal know that every win is priceless as they try to make it to Qatar. Senegal is great. I have to say I'm a fan of the Senegalese, having been there for competition before, and it's really a great place. The people are very friendly, and it'd be nice to see them at the World Cup again. We're at the World Cup in China, but they finished 30th out of the 32 teams. The one, like I mentioned earlier, where they had some success was the World Cup in Spain, the 2014 World Cup, where they finished 16th. They lost in the round of 16 to Spain, but they did advance to the knockout round. Here's Chiadi in the break, hands it off, and another terrific play by that young man. And Jerry looks the part, doesn't he? Just like Donovan. If you look at Jerry, number 6, what he's got around his ankles, it's like he's got them wrapped in something. They're not ankle weights, obviously, but definitely got something around his shoes, around his ankles. I don't know if that's stylistically something that he's doing, but he's right in the right corner there. You can see that kind of black hanging off of both feet, right above the shoes. Interesting. I've not seen that before. And the shot no good. Another chance. Taka trying to do his best. Madagascar trying to get to the half-century mark here, and Senegal, meanwhile, trying to get to 100. We got 82. Here's a drive. And another bucket. No. Well, maybe. They might get it. 5 puts it back out. And another layup. Only 4 minutes into this last quarter. And Senegal denied once again. Bayanja, I thought he would get a tip. Traka turns and misses. Feels like this is an opportunity for Madagascar to score at this stage of the game. At least make that scoreline look more respectable. So the three-pointer from Jean-Jacques Boissy leads to a timeout from Madagascar. Seems inevitable over the final 5:43 that Senegal would get to 100. Not sure why Boissy's not happy. Flush by Traka, who's really kind of not been that effective against this huge front line of Senegal. That was one moment where he was able to get down, get a dunk. He's the captain of this team. 11 points, 9 rebounds. I mean, he can finish with a double-double, so that's usually a sign that you've played pretty well, but it's kind of hard to talk about that when you've been soundly beaten the way this Madagascar team has been tonight, except for that one flurry early on in the first quarter. How about that finish? Very impressive indeed. And the foul was on Babacar Diallo. So Kiadi will go to the stripe. Kiadi is just a wonderful basketball player. He would, let's put it this way, he would not look out of place if he was on the Senegal team or any other leading team. I mean, he's, you know, it's the supporting cast, which unfortunately kind of lets him down right now. Here's a drive. So the young kids getting a chance to play. Karosen in the game. For Senegal at the line and makes the first. So he is going to be 20 in 6 days. So he's 19. 88 Blois basket. 41 in France, where he plays. Another three-pointer for Madagascar. Hey, they're pushing 60. They're going to try to get to the 60 mark. It's doable, I think, the way this game is going right now. Missing that one. Starting to break in the jam for Sane. His signature moment in this game. The ball batted away by Silla. And again, here he is, the young man saying there's no doubt he can play. And Madagascar, you can see Traka is kind of dragging himself up the court. He's played a lot of minutes tonight. Played 28.5 minutes. Come the other way, and a bucket is good. Count it, ring it up. So that was Diallo. And here's another push. And that was a lob pass for Sane from Jean-Jacques Boissy, who doesn't look too happy. Ellie from deep. Senegal closing in on victory. And steal. Look out. Boissy was going to go for the block on Austin, but then elected not to. Into the paint it goes, and then the dunk, but foul before. Travel or 3-second violation. Three seconds call. Senegal closing in on their 4th win. So they will leapfrog Cote d'Ivoire, really go into first place. Oh, that's down low. Straka just grazed the net. I think he's tired. So again, Cote d'Ivoire will be up against Madagascar tomorrow, and Senegal will be up against Democratic Republic of Congo. The team that's played well has been South Sudan in Group A. They're 4-1. So very good chance that we'll see them at the World Cup again. Guinea have done well, 4-1. Now they would be a surprise, I think, to make it. The drive not there, goes the other way. They're in the same group as Tunisia, Nigeria, and Rwanda in Group C. And then you got Mali, who are flying high at 5-0. I mean, is this the tournament where we're going to see them? Whereas the AfroBasket champions Angola, they lost to Mali. They're 3-1. Angola will play. They will play tomorrow. Right now, also Angola in a real dogfight, trying to hang with Egypt, trying to beat Egypt. They're up 65-62. And Angola have to play Mali tomorrow, so it's a tough road for the AfroBasket champions. So unless we see a couple of threes go up here, I don't think we're going to see Senegal get to the magical 100 mark. Okay, they get to 96 with 46.3 seconds left. Well, they get the steal, and they might just get it now. And instead of going for the dunk, Sane lays it up. So 98 points. And really, I think now it depends. Will they go for the steal and go in for the dunk, or will they cross midcourt and hold on to it? I don't think the coach would stop them, to be honest. I think if they can get to 100, they will. Donovan's played well, or excuse me, it's Jerry. He's going to go to the line. Very, very good since coming into the game. I think if the coach had to do it all over again, he might have given him more minutes. First one is good. Excuse me, this is Donovan at the line. Very similar. Donovan makes the first. Has 11 points, 17.9 seconds. Generally, you would just cross midcourt and hold on to it, but I think if Madagascar are going to put pressure and try to get a steal, well, then you might go down and try to score. Look at that. Will he try to hold it? Looks like they're going. Jean-Jacques Boisset. Look at the handles. And they get the putback dunk, but the whistle blew before. And let's see what this is. So I think they counted. Yep, so they do get to the 100 in the end. And that was created by Jean-Jacques Boisset, who is asking the referee what was the problem, what was the whistle for. Well, he called the foul. Jean-Jacques Boisset just isn't going to leave this arena happy tonight. That's for sure. Final shot off target, and Senegal, as expected, win convincingly against Madagascar. 101-59. Senegal win it over Madagascar. Well, you're looking at a Senegal team that has a great shot to make it to the World Cup, but right now we're still in the first round, so you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. And, you know, there will be tough games in that second round. Look how big Taco Fall is there. He didn't play tonight, but my goodness, talk about Twin Towers. If you put him in the game along with Badgie, I don't know how any team could score from a shot blocking standpoint. Not sure what's going on here. So I think he is an athlete, Satis. Yeah, he claimed the throne. He's a wrestling legend. So he's come to the game tonight. So you look at the number of points scored and the stats and just domination. as expected it would be all night. And we saw it in the fourth quarter, even with a lot of the younger players coming into the game. Senegal moving it, moving the ball, getting up the floor quickly, throwing the lob passes, dunking it. And at the other end, the defensive end, just imposing, making it very difficult for Madagascar. But that was probably their best quarter scoring. Yeah, they had 19 points in that quarter. So that ended up being their best quarter, Madagascar, the fourth quarter. Kiati. He's always fun to watch. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for him. And Sane coming down for the dunk. There's Kiati again. That time, that was the same play. The ball bounced to Sane, who went down and dunked it in anger. And he passed it over to Sen for the bucket. Austin got in on the act for Madagascar, getting the steal. This is the last play right here. And not exactly sure what Jean-Jacques Boissy was upset about. Maybe the fact that they didn't call a foul when he went in. Not sure, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Senegal move to the top. They've got the better head-to-head against Cote d'Ivoire, the team they won against in the first game of this window. Democratic Republic of Congo, they fell earlier today to Cote d'Ivoire, so Senegal win 101-59, and it's Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, and Congo in that order in Group B. And Senegal will probably win a 5th game tomorrow against Democratic Republic of Congo, who the Leopards are a mystery team. You don't know how they're going to come out, but I would expect them not to beat Senegal, but we'll see. But we do know that Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, and Democratic Republic of Congo will be in the second round of the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, and Madagascar, they were already eliminated even before tonight's game.
Félicitations.